Welcome back to Let's Play the Battle for Wesnoth. When we last left off, we were actually upgrading units left and right. Okay, we can do this. This mage should survive one attack by this troll, and there is nothing else nearby that can attack him. By the way, the healing also applies for this, so I think he'll only get the 8 healing by the village, not the additional 4 that are provided by the Elven Shaman. Also note that the Elvish Druid can cure and heal, although only one of those will be applied each turn if you have a poisoned unit nearby. So it will only be either cured, actually it will be first cured and then the next turn it will be healed. Of course, assuming it's not re-poisoned, because then of course the poison has to be cured again. So as you can see, poison is a really decent way to keep the enemy from healing and to keep the enemy from getting an edge there. Okay, we'll have to retreat those guys. We'll have to attack this one. And I'm hoping to finish him off with this merman here. Okay, now one more attack. Because then this one should have enough experience to level up. And of course now he actually has to hit. Okay, if I'm lucky, we'll get a hit in here. Of course I'm not lucky. There we go. So he might actually end up dying to this Naga next turn, which would kind of suck. Naga, well, actually, those guys are strong. Those guys are really kind of strong. And I really need this cage. So next turn we'll have that, and then we'll go for this item here. I think I know what it is, but I'm not going to spoil it here. It should be quite powerful. Come on, survive this. Please survive this. By the way, I never looked into the campaign editors, so I don't know if you can make the AI guard something or not. Like, you can tell them to not move and just guard this, or not move too far away from a certain thing. I suppose you can, but it's really something I'm not 100% sure on. Woohoo! Now let's go for this cage. Death to the orcs. Come, my mer brethren, let us fight the orcs and drive them from our shores. We also got this mermaid initiate, which is pretty much a healing unit, and we got this merman hunter, which is well, it's a ranged unit. He throws spears because Lord knows you can't use a bow. Should Heldaga pick up the trident? I want to take it. Woohoo! Electric bolts. So now we got this ranged attack. And that is awesome. So we actually have a good chance to kill this guy now. We'll wait here. We'll have you go there. Yeah, I can use the auto remove command now because there is nothing that's going to attack this guy. No obstacles or anything, so screw this. Go there. By the way, those have a next level, which will not be strong because I think 8 is the maximum they can do healing-wise. But yeah, this is the shard we've already seen. I'm not going to read out those unit descriptions here. I might do this for the special units. Like units unique to the campaign, but I don't feel like doing it for all the units in the game. And there are quite a few of those in-game, so really give this, check this out. I've put the link in the description of the first video. But I'll say it again here, if you want to play Battle for Wesnoth, it is an open source game, so it is free. You can check it out at www.wesnoth.org. And yep, there are download links for several systems, I think, including the Mac OS and Linux and all that. Of course also for Windows, which is what I'm currently playing. Yep, that's all I can say about it. Just check it out. It's a great game, you can have a lot of fun with it. At least I can, and if you're some bit like me, then you will as well. Okay, this. Then you all group up around this mermaid. Not just for the obvious sexual reasons, but mostly for the curing. Okay, you wait there. You go there. Oh, right. Right, I totally forgot we could move here again. Conrad has a bow now. Nice. So... and let's... okay, I gained 2 magical attacks now, so I can now choose which ranged attack I want to use as well. Which is all very nice. Let's do this. It's kind of risky. I'm probably going to lose this elven fighter, but sometimes you just have to risk something. How far can this guy move? Okay, I don't want to do this. I don't want to go into the... or to kill my horseman in the water. So I'm going to stay away from that. And I think we can wrap this scenario up this turn. We might even do it with both lead, or we might even kill both of their leaders. I might also want to move this guy. It's really easy to forget about the turns of kind of units that stand a bit off the beaten tracks, on the beat, that just stand off and not in group with all your other units. Okay, you got there. Oh, you don't heal yet. I thought they would heal. Apparently that's the next level. What's the unit description here? Yeah, okay, that's it's a next level where they get healing. So that's actually quite bad. I was hoping they could heal. But now we got a shot at this leader here. We lured him out, which is awesome. Okay, downside is that he has a very good chance to dodge those the ensnarement, but I'm going to try it because now we can fight him with a lot less difficulties. Could have probably brought a leader over there as well. I'm gonna try here. That is totally not worth it. This is too dangerous. This is also kind of a waste. Can one of you? No, you can't. I'm trying to get as much as possible done with a bow here, because that is mostly harmless for my troops. Also, since my troops can't aim, mostly harmless for him as well. Okay, don't do that. Go there. Okay, you all still can move. Where's my guy with the... there's the Storm Trident guy. Might want to look out for him, because I do think items are lost if if the unit dies. So if this guy dies, the Trident is going to be lost for good. Which would kind of suck, because this Trident is awesome, and I think we can recall the Mer people later. Okay, you get closer to that. Also just making sure that he won't take over the village. Okay, it looks like we're done here. Oh, he's fleeing. Huh. That won't save you. And that's why I ensnared this guy. I wanted to... oh my. Should have done it for this guy as well. Give me a moment. Okay, I'm back. Apparently I caught a bit of a cold here. This guy has to move away. Although we might as well get him to level up. So, Conrad, go there. By the way, leaders don't gain experience for fights they were basically advising, so they won't gain experience for using their leadership skills, yeah? They only gain experience for fighting themselves. Okay, we'll not play this safe because I used this guy already. Attack this. Attack from here. As I said, try to place your units so you gain the most out of the bonuses. Also, if you occupy the keep, he won't be able to use it, so he won't be able to recruit, although this guy is no leader, so he wouldn't recruit there anyway. But if his leader is still active and he moves away from the keep, just try to stand on top of it, because then he can't use it for a turn, or for as long as it takes to get rid of your guys. So, actually take out that. More income for me. I can also tell him to... I don't know if I can queue up things like... if I could tell him now to go first here then there. Never saw a need to try that. Do we have any injured units? No. Okay. So we'll go for the early finish bonus. Where's my trident guy? Here. We'll have 40% defense in there, that's nice. And 11-2 magical attack, that's just amazing. And I had a feeling that this was what the trident did. Because there aren't that many tridents in the game, if memory serves. And that effect is just downright amazing. Okay, now go there. Have this lady here use the water spray ability, which sounds really unimpressive. Attack this. Okay, go here, go there. Go here. You go there. Yeah, things are turning out nicely. And now we have this unit in control, so he can't go past this guy. Unless, of course, actually he might... Yeah, he might be totally unable to do it, because we control him. We control the area. How awesome is that? I could actually try to move... I should actually move this guy over here. I don't think there is much of a point in doing so. This level might be just a bit easier than the last ones. Ouch, that hurt. Was that my Storm Trident guy? I think it might have been. Well, that sucked. Yeah, that was the Storm Trident guy. Wow, that hurt. I'm not gonna roll back here. I don't think I can prevent the loss of this poor merman. It was nice to have him, but I suppose it is time to use our own forces again. Okay, this might end the scenario, so I'm just trying to get as much experience out of this as possible. So we'll try to kill this guy first. Could have actually gone in with melee, because why the hell not? So the goal is to finish him off with this archer. 17, okay. Let's try this first. Can I place a leader nearby? Where's Conrad? There. Now we're getting places. Go and kill him. Yes. Okay, Elvish Ranger, Elvish Marksman. The Ranger has the better melee attack and the ambush ability, which might turn out not as useful as this guy. 9-4 longbow with Marksman is great. A lot of damage. Not so good against undead, but we are not fighting those for a while. Okay. Now let's finish this level. There we go. At last, we have freed the merman. go back to the ocean and live in peace. My lord, you may need the help of some of us who have skill in the sea in future. We would like to come with you and offer you help. Now I may recruit noble merfolk. Isn't that awesome? Now where's Delphador? I hope he's safe. I am perfectly safe, friend. Didn't he say he wanted to distract the enemy? I didn't see much of that. There you are. I'm so glad you're alright. Now we may have a little rest. I am afraid there is no time for rest, Conrad. Ashavir has laid siege to Elenzafar, breaking the century-old treaty between Wesnoth and the Elenz city-state. If the city falls, there is no telling how many other lands she may swallow up. Oh no, what shall we do? You must lead our men to the city and help defend it, or recapture it if it falls before you arrive. Well, that sounds nice. I must do that? But what about you, Delphador? You're coming with me, right? I am afraid not, Conrad. I have come across some important documents and must make haste with them to the Elven Council. It seems that the time to stop Ashavir is shorter than I had thought. But Delphador, I can't do it on my own. On your own, my lord? We, your loyal soldiers, will support you. You will prevail. I have faith in you. Head north. Elenzafar is but 3 days' travel if you make haste. Very well, but how do I get there? It is northwest of here, a few leagues inland. There are 2 ways to go, by ship or on foot. Each has its own dangers, and you must choose between them. Okay, so now I think this is pretty much a crossroad, so I can choose which mission I want to do next. So, do I either want to go over land or want to go by sea? And I think now that we have the merfolk on our sides, I would want to go by sea. Also going in character here, going by ship and giving our guys a little rest sounds like the better way, so by sea it is. Safe voyage to you then, Conrad. May the weather be fair. I'm not going back and see what the other choice would be, by the way. Yeah, okay, so we finished 5 turns early. Got a whole load of money on top of the starting gold for next round. We got some upgraded units, so the next levels will get a bit easier. And yeah, let's see what the next level is like, and then cut the video. Actually, let's do that now. I'm gonna cut the video here for a change, and you may leave me a comment and tell me how you liked the transition. If you want me to make a new video if we enter a new scenario, or if we just if I can go with whatever the time allows me. Anyway, let's cut the video here, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.